So this is how you manipulate your Bulgarian split squat specifically for your goals. So the Bulgarian split squat is an amazing unilateral exercise. It's gonna help prevent injuries, get you super strong, and correct a little bit of imbalance. It also works on your core muscles and helping improve your balance. It's an all-around amazing exercise. But the way you perform it can alter which muscle groups you're targeting. So that means if we are looking to hit our quads, we're gonna wanna be a little bit more upright. Whereas if we're looking to target our glutes, we're gonna wanna hinge and round our upper back a little bit. So first is setting up your split squat. Now, I do have a high bench. It can be done on stairs, a chair, a couch, table. You can do this on anything, a park bench. What you wanna do is sit on your surface, place your foot straight out in front of you, and then that's where your landing foot is going to go, and you're gonna place the back foot on the bench. You do wanna put the foot flat, okay, with your toes pointed, instead of up on your toes, otherwise it tends to be too big of a stretch. So from here, if we are targeting the quads or the front of the thighs, you wanna stay very upright with your torso. You want your hips sinking down, you're gonna feel a big stretch in your quad here, and my chest is up. So that's going to load your quads a little bit more than the other variation. So nice and upright, it's gonna set fire to this back leg no matter what you do, so expect that. If you want to target your glutes and hamstrings, we are going to lean it forward a little bit. So what that means is I'm gonna shoot my hips back. I'm gonna keep a nice hip hinge here, and I'm gonna bring my chest down and up. I'm pushing my body backwards and still coming all the way up, coming up with a bum squeeze, and I'm hinging. And sinking back in this hinge is what's going to target the back of your legs more. There are a couple of different ways you can weight your Bulgarian split squat. Obviously you can use a barbell, but I want to go over 2 ways to hold your dumbbells, 3 ways to hold your dumbbells that are going to just feel magnificent. So the first is traditionally, which is with the dumbbells by your hands in your Bulgarian split squat, so pretty straightforward. Okay, and this is just gonna keep the weight very evenly below your hips. One of the ways I really like, especially for firing up your glutes, is to hold it in a goblet style. So kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you choose to use, hold it in a goblet. Find your position, find your balance, and keep in your stance. Again, this can be used with a hip hinge. You're pushing backwards, still holding 1 center dumbbell. So another way to do this is to top load the dumbbells, so place them on your shoulders. This one works great for targeting the quads, but you do need to have really great balance before performing it because they do weigh you down quite a bit. So placing them on the top of your shoulders, all the way up and down, is really gonna push you down a little bit lower, just to really burn out the front of the leg. All right, I've got a few fun variations of your Bulgarian split squat. There's a lot of them. Deficit Bulgarians are a really fun way to train and just kind of increase your range of motion. Now I would recommend if you have a riser to use that, but today I'm just gonna show you on the yoga blocks here. So when you are doing your deficit Bulgarians, you really want to make sure that that back knee is going lower than this foot. That's what's putting you in a deficit. And same thing, you can come into more glute focused Bulgarians or more quad dominant Bulgarians with your torso very, very upright. Another great way to train is by adding a little hop into your Bulgarian split squat. So working up the split a bit more, doing a bit more power work. We drop down, we hop. Make sure that you have good balance for this and that you have a nice soft landing. And then lastly, you can add a pause or parallel press at the bottom. So coming into your